Alrighty, guys. How is everybody today? I am doing a random live just because I felt like it. Okay, I did this backwards. Let's try and do the other way. I am just going to be doing my makeup before I get started recording today. And I am so confused over what my computer's doing right now. It's like, do this, do that. But I just figured I'd do my makeup. And if anybody wants to talk, we can talk. And I do my makeup all kinds of weird. I don't do it in any specific order. I don't do it any specific way. Well, I have realized I do my eye makeup completely backwards from what you're supposed to do. Because like everybody's like, oh, you're supposed to put your, eyeshadow on and then put your, eyeliner on and all this other stuff. But I put my eyeliner on first. Put it on first, then I put my eyeshadow on, then I touch up my eyeliner. I don't know why I do that. I've just always done that. I haven't had anyone to teach me how to do makeup the correct way. So, who's watching? Who's up in here? Say hi. Hey, person. Just randomly streaming before, just live and myself putting my face on before I record videos for this week. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Just doing a little something with my face so I don't look so crazy washed out like I have in my other videos. I've noticed that just because I don't have like the best lighting set up, it doesn't I get washed out really easy. Also because like I have I guess you could say rosacea. I have like red patches and stuff. I get real blotchy from like the slightest little thing, and then I'm also just pale because I don't like the sun. The sun is evil. But yeah. Just look at the funny faces I make while I put on my eyeliner. Okay, so let's just do a little beauty blogging then, shall we? Since we're gonna be here anyway. I can't get the name on this, but it's a Sephora eyeliner. It's Sephora, and it's the blackest one they got, because that's how I do my eyeliner. The blackest of black, like my soul. Ah. Can't really talk and do oh no, I forgot this stuff is like, I have to wait for it to dry before I can blink. Don't blink, kids. Don't blink. It's evil. This is hard to do. Because I'm like trying to focus. I should just focus on my makeup. Instead of trying to figure out what my computer's doing. I'm trying to let you guys see what I'm doing. I know, I got my channel listed as a gaming channel, I think. And then I'm suddenly a beauty blogger. Ha! Not a beauty blogger by a long shot. Because I just do my makeup how I want to do it. If anybody's watching, feel free to say hello. Feel free to comment and subscribe. I do some gameplay stuff. I'm just streaming while I put my face on to do some gameplay footage today. I do all my recording at once. Somebody bat me in the eye. My line is all kinds of crooked. But the good thing is I put my eyeliner on so thick, like, you can hardly tell it's crooked. And I'm breaking all kinds of eyeliner rules. Putting it on before my eyeshadow. It's thick, it's all the way around the eye. My cat eye is not thin and pointed. It's just, I don't care. I just do what I want. I do what I want. Maybe I should have gone live on Facebook, but I've never done that before. So I was like, yeah, I'll go live on YouTube. If somebody wants to come in and join, they can join. Random stuff. I'm sure people who subscribe to my channel for gameplays are like, what is she doing right now? Why is she making us experience this? But, you know, some of us like to game and occasionally look pretty. Also, like, when you're sick all the time, sometimes, you know, just putting on a little makeup, making yourself feel pretty, making yourself look pretty, it just helps. Sometimes if you just make the outside look a little better, it'll make the insides feel better too. And honestly, since I've gotten really sick this last time, I haven't put on makeup that much. Just because I felt so bad. Getting out my super expensive Equate Baby Wipe makeup wipes. Makeup wipes are the best. I can't use makeup wipes, even the ones for like sensitive eyes and sensitive skin. They just burn my eyeballs out my skin, out my skull. Just burn my little eyeballs right out. The good thing about when you put your eyeliner on first, if it gets a little smudged, if you're like me and you wear dark eyeshadows, nobody sees a little bit of the smudge on top. Boy, am I glad I'm not a makeup channel. I'd be getting all kinds of hate right now. All the hate. What is everybody doing today? Is everybody having a good day, bad day, okay day? If you're going back to school, are you back in school yet? Are you still out? If you're still out, are you looking forward to going back? I know I used to look forward to going back, but I like to go back to see my friends and be in music class. Never to actually like go to like math class and stuff. Now, I actually did pretty well in math and science. History, I sucked so bad. But math and science was always good. Did I even title this Let's Play right? I guess. I didn't retitle it since the last live stream, but it still applies. The title still applies. I'll change it whenever it gets uploaded. You ask anybody that wears eyeliner, that is the hardest part, is getting your cat eye, or I don't really do a cat eye, I do like an Egyptian eye, but is getting it the same. Ah, it's too far. That's why I like baby wipes. Baby wipes are a lot gentler on the skin. They don't always work as well to get off the makeup, especially if it's like the makeup that's like waterproof, sunproof, sweatproof, nuclear bomb proof, you know, that kind of makeup, but I don't really get that concerned about it. Just trying to put some makeup on my face. If anybody is watching, feel free to say hi. Feel free to comment. Feel free to like. Feel free to dislike, honestly. Like, because I know this is not exactly what my channel is right now. My channel is mostly gameplay, so yeah. So I'm not gonna be contouring or highlighting. I don't contour and highlight, unfortunately. I have never tried to, never really wanted to. I suppose I could. I don't have anything against it. I just have never done it. I also don't have the makeup for that, because it's usually like neutral skin tones and things like that. And I don't have makeup that is neutral skin tones. Most of my makeup is, excuse me, very pigmented and very out there colors, like not neutral colors. So they would not work well for that kind of look. So I have the, that is so shiny. Why are you so shiny? The electric palette is upside down. Let me turn that around so you guys can actually see it. The Urban Decay electric palette. And actually it's funny, I don't think I got this till like a year and a half after it came out. But I really wanted it. I kept going to the store. I think it was Sephora. Honestly, the only store I've ever been to specifically for makeup was Sephora's. I think I may have been in an Ulta once. Like, I don't buy makeup that often. I mean, when I buy it, I buy decent stuff, I suppose. I'm also of the mind that, like, if you can find something at in a drugstore that's gonna do the same job, or at least same quality job as, let me make my screen bigger. I just realized it's all teeny-ish. I guess that's as big as it's gonna get for right now. But, like, if you can find a drugstore product that can give you the same results that you're looking for, and it's at a drugstore price, why not go for the drugstore product? Like, why spend a bunch of money on a product? You can get the same thing at a cheaper price. Now, I do understand that some products just don't have, you know, if you're going at a drugstore, like at a big box store, like a Walmart or a Kmart. There's not a lot of Kmarts around anymore, are there? But, you know, I understand that there's not always a lot of, the quality is not always there. But, you know, if you can find it the same quality and effectiveness, why not get the cheaper price? And if you're really just looking for, like, the box, like, if you really just want to say, oh, I have this, if you can find something that mimics it enough, see if you can get an empty box and put it in there. I mean, if that's really all you care about. I mean, I don't want to say that's shallow, because honestly, you know, I'm not going to judge what people want to do. I don't think you should be concerned, because honestly, I think you should take it with a sense of pride if you can take cheaper products and make it look just as good. This looks awful right now. It's not blended at all. Give me a minute. Like, give me a minute to blend, guys. Also, I don't really blend. Just pre-warning, I don't. I like my colors to be kind of solid. I like people to see the colors. This eye is out of control today. I haven't put on makeup in too long. It's been too long since I've last put on my makeup. Normally my makeup, I do it like the same. I'll like change the color sometimes. The only time I really mix it up is if I'm going on like a special event or a date. And then I'll get a little creative sometimes, but usually I keep it about the same. Just gonna wipe my brush a little bit. Try to dry it a little bit too, because that's why this is so dark. It's because I got a little bit too much liquidus, and I picked up a little bit more pigment. If you're not a makeup person, you can like wet your brush a little bit, not a lot, don't let it be soaking, but it'll help pick up a little bit more pigment and make like a dry powder into like more of a creamy consistency. Now this stuff isn't very like dry. I mean, it's not like crispy dry, but you know, it's also very pigmented to begin with. So also I used Urban, this dark purple, and then I'm going to be using this lighter color, which is called Jilted, for the middle. And then for the upper part, I'm going to end up using Revolt, which is this sparkly white color. And I'll be honest, I've been doing my eyes this way forever. I've made it look better over the years, I'll put it that way. But I haven't really changed my makeup style. And I've had a lot of people, you know, be like, why don't you change it? You know, why don't you do a smoky eye? And why don't you do this? And why don't you do that? And I'm just like, I like to do my makeup my way. I'm not against doing a smoky eye. Like, honestly, if people wanted to do my makeup for me, that's great too. Like, you just come over, do my makeup. I don't have to worry about it. That's great. It's a deal. Also, usually what I do is I put the color kind of towards the center. This is going to be kind of hard to see in there. But I put the color mostly towards the center and bring it out. And then I blend it in the corner. So I kind of get a blend of color here in the corner. But the color still stays pretty separated out here. You just get a little bit of blending up in this area. So yeah, just start in here. And I bring it over. But I don't blend it, because I want to keep the colors separated. And then I try to bring it in a little bit down here, but it usually ends up being kind of chunky to the side, as you can see. And usually the darker color, I keep it close to the eyeliner, so it's a thinner, and then I keep this middle color kind of blocky, which, to block that up a little bit more. This is a really weird makeup tutorial. If you want to follow it, it's all you. And then basically you blend it up. I'm going to bring some of that dark color up because you just want to round it into the socket, because you're going to feel along that brow bone and do that there. Then you're going to do that on both sides, because you just want to, basically you're just leaving enough. I'm going to get just a dab of color, because on this side it's not blending like the other side. See, and it also kind of shifts. Like when I look down it gets darker, look up it gets lighter. Turn to the sides. And see my face demons. Gonna what do you call it? I'm looking for a word and I can't find it. Brain fog. Channel. Trying to channel a little graveyard girl up in there. Got my face demons going on. In fact, do my little sippy of my sweet tea. It's actually sweet tea. I'm a little bit mad because I never learn. I keep, always say, like, I'll never let somebody borrow my makeup, and then I let somebody borrow my makeup. We're using Revolt right now. We're basically gonna, I said earlier we were gonna highlight and contour. This is like the only highlight I do. I'm shaking the table. I apologize. But, I never let people use my makeup because it seems like every time I let somebody use my makeup, they drop it or they're not careful and they mix the colors, and not in like a repairable way. They mix the colors so that it's just not usable. I don't even know if this is going to pick up on camera. Can you guys see that? It's like a little highlight basically. But the last time I let someone use this, they were using the Sparkly to highlight above a black color. And I told them to be very careful. I said, if you need to, take the color out with one brush and brush it onto another brush. Or, put this color on first and then do the black. Or I said just, I was like, if you need to, you can literally apply a bit of makeup and then use, brush cleaner between. And I said, I know that's kind of a hassle, but I really don't want my colors mixed. And she ended up not listening and got a very dark, highly pigmented shadow stained into my white. Or this is like a silver. But it looks white on me. That looks so different eye to eye, just the way, just like when I turn. Eye looks darker because of the lighting, but it's the same, I swear. Yeah, it's the same. I can see it in here fine, but for some reason in here it doesn't look the same. But yeah, so that's how I do my eyes. I usually put on a little bit of blush, and I usually put it like right below the cheekbone, almost like where people normally put contour. This is usually where I put my blush, and I just do a straight line. And I usually use a dark coral blush, but I dropped it and it went everywhere, so it's gone now, and I don't have any, and I haven't gotten any new makeup because makeup is expensive. Like, even the cheap stuff is kind of expensive sometimes, which is kind of an oxymoron. Actually, the last time I bought makeup was forever ago, and I bought this, and I haven't used it yet. It's the Vice Liquid Lipstick, and that one is in the color Metallicized. If you noticed, there's a theme of purple. I like purple. Honestly, my favorite colors are red and black, but the colors that complement me the most are purple. So I also like purple a lot. I have a lot of purple things, I have a lot of purple clothes, and I do my makeup in purple most often because I'm so pale. The red actually washes me out really bad, and not a positive way, but in a negative way. Like, some pale people can pull off red, but for some reason I don't really ever feel like I can pull off like the big red lips. Like, I have never really liked it. That I have on red nail polish. Like, I can't pull off red. Here's red. But I don't like red on myself, is what I should say. I suppose I could pull it off if I tried hard enough. So let's try this liquid lipstick. It's in a pretty little bottle. And if you can see, it's got some shiny in it. Very, very, very fine glitter. Just doing some basic makeup, and then I'm probably going to put my jewelry on. And then I'm probably going to start recording. And honestly, part of the reason I'm putting makeup on is to, like, get myself in a work mode. Because, like, when you're doing whenever you're trying to do YouTube or do videos for YouTube, it's very, you're on your own schedule. You're having to put down rules and schedules for yourself. And sometimes you got to do things that put you in that state of mind of, okay, now I need to sit down and do these things, because it's not so much making the videos. Making the videos is fun. I get to play games, I get to communicate with you guys, I get to talk or whatever. It's the editing and the uploading and the scheduling and, okay, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? That is the not so fun part. Playing the games is awesome, though. I'll do that every day, even without recording. So, this is the lovely applicator. I'll be honest, I hate these applicators. And I don't know why I bought this lipstick, if that makes any sense. I've never been a fan of, like, lip glosses and liquid lipsticks. I like chapstick, but I don't like liquid lipstick. So this. I also didn't get a lip liner. I have to be careful not to draw outside of this. I like it. Now, I will say it kind of does that thing that all liquid lipsticks do, which is it kind of sometimes bunches in one place. I'm just gonna grab a new wipe. I don't know where the last time I had. But it kind of bunches in one place sometimes. And of course, I did not think ahead to buy a lip liner. I know I have a purple one around here somewhere, but I don't think it's anywhere near this shade, so it wasn't really worth looking for. That's fine. That's how you clean your lips. It dries relatively quickly, which is also kind of a hassle, because then if you wipe too much off, then you're like, crap, now I gotta put more on. So let's see if we can get this bottom line, the bottom lip lined correctly. Yeah, that worked. Now my top lip has disappeared, so let's get the top lip lipsticked. It's like, it's dry, but it's not too dry. Like, that's always my biggest concern with liquid lipsticks. It's usually why I don't use them. Is they're too dry. Yes, my lips are actually that shape. But my lips are a very light pink. So much so, in fact, that they kind of blend into my face. I'm trying to do this one-handed. I guess that's pretty good. Yee! I think I'm gonna have to put a little bit more pink on that eyelid, because even though it's okay for me because there's a shadow it's casting. People have asked me oh, why do you overdraw your lips? I'm like, I don't. That's actually my lips. You just can't see them because they're too freaking skin toned. Alright. What did I do with it? Just need to fix it. I'm sure everybody's just so entertained by this right now. This is what YouTube's about, though. Gameplay and makeup tutorials. I'm doing both. Doing both. I'm, trying to get the market. I'm trying to, correctly market to the youth. I am the youth. I'm not saying that I have big lips, but I have bigger lips than it appears that I do when I don't have lipstick on. I like this. If anybody's there, feel free to say hi. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to subscribble. You guys subscribble. We're at 34 subscribers. I'm so excited. 34 people. Yay! How is everybody's day going? Trying to do this with one hand. Normally I bite one end and pull it. Cannot do that in this instance. I was gonna tell you guys everything that I got planned, but I feel like there's not enough people in here right now, and I'm literally about to go make an update video. So you guys will just have to wait for the update video. Or, if you're seeing this later down the road, then it's probably already out. It's probably new update videos. I haven't been wearing my earrings lately, and so my holes are starting to close up. It's a sad state of affairs. because then I have to try to get my holes opened up again, which means shoving an earring through them. Can't tell what I'm doing because this is always reversed. I was just about to put perfume on. I'm like, you guys can't smell me. There's no smell-o-vision. I mean, I smell fine. I just took a shower, but... If you're wondering what I'm doing, putting my nose ring back in. I have nose rings, but I have several different ones, and they're all different gauges. And I've been wearing a very tiny gauge for a while, which means a very small post that goes through my nose. And that one has started to wear out because this jewelry is plated, so eventually the plating comes off and then I can't wear it anymore because I'm allergic, and so I had to take it out, and so I decided to put this one in. But this one is a bigger, fatter post, so it means I have to stretch the hole basically, which hurts. It really hurts, guys. I'm sorry I'm moving you guys, but that's what happens when you come to the behind the scenes stuff. I have all these little flyaway hairs because I just took a shower the other day. Well, I took a shower last night, but I freshly washed my hair, so now my hair is all alright. Does anybody want to say anything before I get off and start recording for the day? Any final words of wisdom? Any final hip hip hurrahs? I love it. Somebody came in and watched for like a couple minutes. They were probably like, what are you doing? But, yeah. So I'm gonna go start getting the business done, guys. And I hope to see you guys in a video. Bye!